thing to a very apocalyptic time period. Along with the fear you can imagine coming with that type of time period, was a serious need for support for the war and support for nuclear weapons that are, endangering everything you know. So America passed the Federal Civil Defense Act, and they tried to push a lot of propaganda that would kind of shift that nuclear panic and that fear of the war into a more calm, productive lifestyle that would keep people supportive of what was going on. So along with this propaganda, you see educational films start to show up in classrooms. And film at that period in time was a pretty new medium. It wasn't something that a lot of people had a lot of experience with. And it quickened the pace of learning a lot. There wasn't, flipping back pages and rewinding anything at that point. You were just kind of thrown a lot of information at one time without a lot of chance to respond or think about it critically. These films covered what they like to call social instruction, which was a huge push for conformity, obeying authority, not critically questioning things that they've been telling you, and along with that, sort of some safety things. So one of the most interesting we see is duck and cover. Let's see, 6 years after they actually dropped nuclear bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they made a film called Duck and Cover, which they showed in schools all over the country. And basically the message in this film was that if you got under your desk and covered your head, you would be protected from a nuclear explosion. As we can see, the visuals are a little bit manipulative in this context. Granted that the government already knew this is what would happen, and this is what they decided to show children. So you can see how manipulative this process was. Another type of film you see covered in social instruction, they had, appropriate behavior at home, a date with your family, where they tell you that you're not supposed to ask your dad unfavorable questions when he gets home from work. You're supposed to act like you're actually happy to see him. And then you get one called Shy Guy. Shy Guy was first produced in '47 and put in classes. I'm going to have to shift out of this PowerPoint to show y'all a video. I'm sorry, I'm having technical difficulties as usual. So I'll show you a couple clips from the video just to give you a little bit of context of what we're dealing with.